Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Fetish Beats in the place to be. I'm an engineer slash producer living currently in Las Vegas. Shout out Driver Sound and Production for putting all this together. It's a beautiful thing. I am here today to talk to y'all about PEDALS. It is the intro to my new album. My album is called PRELUDE. That will be coming out October 11th, 2022. Please lock it in. This is mainly an album directed around the JDM lifestyle. JDM meaning the Japanese domestic market. That meaning cars. That meaning cars that go fast, if you know what I'm saying. Blah, blah, blah. You feel me? Big VTech vibes. You feel me? Excuse me. Real big VTech vibes over here. So that's mainly where this album is directed around. So yeah, my intro pedals. This is a walkthrough basically about my workflow, my thought process, how I came about the idea, the vibe that night in the studio, all that good stuff. So, excuse me. We gonna start it off. We started off with the loop, man. Basically, we were just in the vibe, finished smoking, came back in the studio, hopped on Splice, just was checking, just check the energy, check the vibe. This is the first thing that popped up that really caught my ear, and I was like, okay, boom, we can move with that. So this is what we got. So yeah, I added this drop right here just to separate the intro from when he's actually about to rap. I did not add a fade on this. Just giving y'all the raw shit. I did on the when I bounced it over to the big studio and we got in the actual tracking and I was mixing. I put fades on everything, but after the loop, I always have to make the beat feel like it's mine. So I have to add some type of texture, whether it's little or big. It's got to be something to make it feel like it's mine. So I started with these little dream vocals. By the way, all of these VSTs are stock. This is all stuff that comes on Logic. A couple of these are Anna. Shout out Slate. I am really big with Slade. I love Slade on vocals. But we're not here for that. So yeah, some of this stuff is Anna, but a lot of this stuff is like these dream vocals and these drums are from different drum packs. But yeah, all my VSTs are really stock. So here's the dream vocal. After the dream vocal, I added this little pad. So after my pad, I locked in with this guitar just to add some progression. And for further progression, I went up an octave right here. And as you can see right here, I added a little chop up of the loop. You're never going to hear it, but since this is kind of behind the scenes, you feel me? It's all about textures with me. So, boom. After the guitar, I went back and did another switch up type of vibe with these dream vocals because I was really digging them things. I ain't gonna lie. I get my textures out the way and get it to fulfill my texture needs, I start with percussion. I usually always start with hi-hats just to get, whether it's bounce, whatever type of bounce I'm going for, whether it's a quick bounce, slow bounce, whatever type of energy I'm going with, I always start with my hi-hats. So yeah, this one's real choppy. And after that, I usually sometimes always layer my hi-hats. When I do layer them, it's always in a lower octave or higher octave. It depends on the energy. Usually it's lower, but it depends. I won't say I'll never do a higher octave hi-hat. We'll see. I believe I did those other ones in, fourth triplet. So after that, open hi-hat. And the thing with me, when I'm in the studio, I'm not rushing. I'm not one of them guys that try to bust out 25 beats in 2 hours. Like, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to enjoy the process and just become one with whatever I'm making, no matter how simple it is. Like, that's why I be with them textures, because I gotta, like, be able to engulf myself in my music. That is why my name is Fetish, because it's like, it's gotta be something that you just can't get enough. You feel me? Like, you a crackhead for that shit, because that's how I feel I am for this music and how the process of it. So that's really where all this comes from. After that open hat, we came with the snares. And when I'm making beats, I'm always layering my snares. Shout out to Teddy and Aaron for all the days that I sat behind them and was watching them do their thing, but I picked up a lot from them, and that was one of the things that stuck with me was layering snares. And now that I've gotten more into my mixing, I'm noticing that excuse me, it helps fulfill the fullness or the initial shock or whatever, what have you, of that particular sound. So layering snares is a must for me in everything. So yeah, you can hear that other snare kind of glue those two together, making that sandwich of snares happen. Now here's the third. You feel me? To add that snap on them. You feel me? Waka on your neck. You feel me? Wow! You feel what I'm saying? So after that, I came with the 808s, and this is just to fulfill and secure my bounce, the rhythm that I'm going with for this particular sound. So this is what we came up with. And this pattern right here, that doo-doo, I wasn't really feeling that when I first did it. I was kind of on the fence with it. And Nino was like, "Nah, bro, that's just crazy or whatever." So I was like, "Okay." So that I can keep both of how we both feel about it, I will kind of spread it out throughout the beat. I got it again down here because it just felt too like it was too much if I did it every other bar like it is right here. So just to kind of separate it and still give that progressional feel of this particular song, I moved it around a little bit. So after the 808, I rocked in with the kick just to put that by that towel on the top of it, that punch, that bin yang, you feel me? Boom. So once I got this, my whole little pattern or section together, I'm ready to start kind of organizing and moving things around. So after that, I go back to the beginning to make sure that the beginning is in the right direction. So the intro of the intro, I wanted to make sure that it was boom in your face. So I added these kicks that were really abrasive, really big. Make sure I get your attention type of thing. And my snares are more spacey, just to make sure you're in that element. Keep that in there. All about textures again. Yeah, you're hearing things pop on some of these. I definitely fix that in post. So, or when it's time to mix. So right here in this section, as you can see, I have the 808s over that kick, and in some cases that would be like, I guess in textbooks that would be kind of frowned upon, because you do get some type of clashing. But I kind of liked the flavor that it put right there, because once again, progression, it just added that like, okay, boom, so I'm gonna play these 16 bars so you can feel what I'm saying when this part comes up right here. So saying, like, it just carried you over into this part right here. So yeah, it's just bridging the gap type of thing. And when I did it, I was like, I'm kind of breaking the rules. And then you gotta think there are no fucking rules, so fuck that. So boom, we're gonna keep moving and grooving. After that, I kept going with these little progression these little percussion hits to add progression. Yeah, just so it's not stagnant, more flavor. I'm all about textures. Once again, I'm gonna keep saying it. Textures, textures, textures. So, yeah, here they go. And I'm doing all of my original panning in here, as you can see. All my automation I usually do in Logic, because I don't really like doing it in Studio One. So any like crazy automation that I want it there type of thing, I'll do it here. But yeah, that's really the gist of this song, man. It took me probably an hour and a half, and that's just because I enjoy the process and I don't want to feel like I'm just trying to do it and just go type of thing. Like, I'm trying to sit there and soak it up a little bit and just catch that energy and make sure I become one with what I'm making. So, and actually put that care and love into it. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all locking in with me. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all like the video. And do not forget, please do not forget, Prelude, my first album, is coming out October 11th, 2022. I said October 11th, 2022. Prelude will be everywhere on all streaming platforms. We'll have merch. We'll have real CDs. We'll have everything ready for you to lock in, baby. I appreciate y'all. Man, just thank you. Thank you so much in advance. Y'all stay blessed out there. And don't be making all these damn babies.